Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the very next episode of Big Drink Energy Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Mike, and Alex isn't here with me yet. He's supposed to be. We've been texting all day, and, he knows this is on the calendar, so he should be here shortly. I'm just waiting for him in the Discord call. There's not much going on. He's just, really bad at answering texts and responding to things, so he should be here any minute. I'm not entirely sure what's... Hold on, give me 1 second. This is him now. Let me go. Yo, Alex, can you hear me? Cool. Okay, run that by me one more time. Okay, so is this a joke or are you actually in jail right now? Okay, cool. Yeah, I should have enough for bail. But if you, hold on, I'm checking. If you want to go ahead and shoot me the text, I can come pick you up. Give me an hour to get there. It's a little bit of a drive, but okay, wait, this is not an elaborate prank. You're not gonna have me drive out somewhere and be surprise, you're at a strip club, you're actually in jail? Okay, cool, yeah. Wait, you were really caught trying to steal a copy of Super Smash Brothers from fucking GameStop? That's how they got you? Dude, I have 4 copies. Okay. So what do you need? I'll bring money to bail you out. I'll bring my copy of Smash Bros. So you don't have to steal one. You need, water or snacks or something? Okay, cool. Yeah, I can bring Cheetos too. And dude, no. Stop. Don't worry about the podcast. I have it covered. I've been training someone as a replacement in case this ever happened. And he's kind of into it, but I'm also kind of just forcing him to do energy drinks that either I can't get by me or I'm too terrified. Yeah, no, there are some just I don't want to get close to. There's specifically I'm not going to get into it now, but I will call him. I've been telling him to record them as he goes through them as I force him to try these. But no, of course I don't pay him. He's an intern. I don't even know if he can consider himself an intern. It's just I'm forcing him to try energy drinks, and he'll randomly send me voice memos of them. I have a backup. I'll fucking put that up. It's okay. Okay, cool. Shoot me the address. I'm coming with bail money, water, Cheetos, a copy of Super Smash Brothers, and don't worry about the podcast. I got it. I'll see you in an hour. All right, cool. Peace. Okay, well, you heard that. I have to go bail Alex out. I will be back. Don't worry, I am leaving you in expert hands. I'm leaving you with another energy drink aficionado. You will love it. And if not, I'll have a stern talking to him, and we can figure it out after the episode. Okay, I'll see you.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the PTHE pod, the old Big Drink Energy pod. That's right. Your boy Mikey decided that this guy right here, Rick, you may not know me. I've not made any appearances on this show, but Mikey's made appearances on my show. Actually, one of my shows. I do have 2 shows now, so I'll just go ahead and plug those right now. The first show, which Mikey actually makes an appearance on, is the Dogg Daily Specials. It's a crazy show that's revolving around a grocery store, a fictitious grocery store at that, where we make up all kinds of different products and ads, and it's just a crazy scenario storyline that goes along with it. Currently our show is on hiatus, so it'll come back maybe soon, but we'll see. But my current show that is still in production right now is Maximum Oddities, where we look at the strange in the world and trying to figure out just a little bit of tidbits of truth to see if it actually is true or what's weird about it. So if you're in the mood for something a little different than drinking energy drinks or pop culture affair, check that out, and I think you'll thoroughly enjoy yourself. But now to the task at hand. You didn't come here to hear me talk about my shows and how great they are. No, you came here because Mikey forcibly made me drink 8 energy drinks and have to do a review about them. And you probably wondered, why would Mikey do that? Because he's crazy. Of course he made me drink 8 energy drinks, and of course he even asked me to do a Voltron cup for 8 of them, which I had to thoroughly decline, but I did do a Voltron cup for 3 of them. So good on you. You made me do something I probably shouldn't have done in my life, but you know what? It is what it is. The mistakes were made, and now I have to reap the repercussions. So what did Mikey make me do? He made me venture into the realm of the weird, into the Ghost energy drink weird. Ghost energy drink. Never even heard of it? Well, you can find it in multiple different locations. GNC, the Vitamin Shop, Circle K, Quick Trip, Habe, Heb, Racetrack, Giant Eagle, Get Go, Huck's, Vegas Discount Nutrition, and there's other stores too. That's just what's listed on their website. I myself have found it at a Sheetz, also a Kroger, and I think Food Line, or as I like to call it, Food Dogg, has it too. So, why? Why, Mikey? Why would you want me to drink all 8 of these? Well, obviously your listeners need to know what they're getting into when they go to buy these things. The first thing, the most obvious thing, is the color of the can. It's bright yellow. You can't miss it when you go down the aisle. It's very eye-appealing. It just is like, hey, pick me up. This is going to brighten your day. You're going to get so much energy off of me that you're going to be able to see Jesus when you're done with this. And I'm telling you, it's just, it's insurmountable, like the coloring that they use. I mean, we're talking about bright highlighter yellow on most of their cans. The only ones that aren't this bright highlighter yellow, there's 2. The first one is like a highlighter green color with a kind of a pink top. That's the watermelon Warheads flavoring. And there's also the bright highlighter pink color, which is the Bubblicious strawberry flavor, strawberry splash. And these are still like pop out at you like buy me right now because you are going to just hate your day if you don't drink these kind of deals. So that's definitely the first aspect of these. But they all have the same kind of like what's going on the inside as far as what's in the actual drink. So what are we looking at there? What is actually in each and every one of these? All 8 of these drinks have the same stuff. So what is that? So on the side of the label, it lays it out for you. Legendary energy. Well, is that true or not? I don't know. Epic focus. I love how they're using like these big words, saying like this is the most awesome drink you'll ever have in your life. Zero sugar. Well, that's good. At least you don't have to worry about packing on a few extra pounds for drinking an energy drink. No artificial colors. Nope, they're all clear. Even with the coloring of the can, all these are clear. So you got 0 sugar, 0 fat, 0 artificial flavors, and a transparent label with a ghost on there. Well, what makes this so good? Well, Ghost has their own blend of quote-unquote energy supplements in there. You have 1,000 milligrams of Pure Carnitine. Gross. 200 milligrams of natural caffeine. 150 milligrams of alpha GPC 50%. 100 milligrams of neurofactor. And 100% of 4 daily vitamins. Now, if that wasn't enough to get you started for the day, then guess what? I don't know what will, because that's their own energy drink blend, and it's, believably, it's not bad. After all 8 of these, I can actually say that the energy supplements that they have in here, as compared to other energy drinks, and I've had a ton of them, most everyone that's been on the market so far that I can get my hands on, most of these don't last. Like, you get like that 2 maybe hour max, but for this stuff will lead you 4+ hours, at least for me it is. And it's strange to have an energy drink to work that effectively and not be like a powder or something like that, because I feel like powders last a little bit longer than canned energy drinks, but these are in cans, so it's a baffling statement to me. So now let's switch some gears. Let's look at the flavors of Ghost Energy Drink. Like I said, there's 8. And I'm going to tell you my honest review for every one of these 8 flavors. Now, I do have some audio clips from where I was on the road doing my daily job, trying to see how the initial taste would taste when I would open it up, give you kind of like a flavor profile, and just give you like my one-off. Like here's my taste from taking a sip off of it. So you'll get to hear audio. It may be different from what you're hearing now, but at least you'll get the initial reactions. But I'm going to start off with telling you about the non-branded Ghost energy drinks. What I mean by non-branded, these aren't like the Swedish Fish or any of those other brands that are associated with Ghost energy. These are their babies, and they don't have any like leaning or extra pizzazz. These are just their flavors. So let's pop the top on these flavors. So the first flavor we're going to look at is the orange cream flavor. Now this is supposed to be like a dreamsicle flavor for, like you get out of the ice cream section. So I'm going to give you my first initial taste right now. Here's my initial first taste of orange cream Ghost energy drink. Oh, why is that so bad? It's so bad. Well, you heard it. It's terrible. I don't like this one. This is one of the grossest ones I think I've tasted. I will give you my thoughts on here. The initial taste has one of an off-brand orange soda. Like if you go to Big Lots or Kroger, Food Line, wherever, get the off-brand orange soda. Now, some of those are not bad. Don't get me wrong. But this is like the worst one. Like, you paid pennies on the dollar for this 4-liter soda, and this is what you get. And it's got the hint of the cream on the back end, and it's like it's trying to be a Stewart's cream soda. If you ever had one of those, like the orange cream soda, those are delicious. Those actually taste like the ice cream bars that they're supposed to, but not this. This one leaned way too heavy on the orange flavoring, and it's a terrible orange flavor. And it's just so artificial. It tastes fake, and it's just and I'll be honest, it gave me some heartburn after I finished drinking this one, and I was just like, no. Now, I don't ever really pick this one up anymore. When I first got it, I'm like, I'll give this a try, and I'm like, no, I won't do this anymore. So be leery of the orange and cream Ghost energy drink. The next flavor we're going to look at, tropical mango. Now let's hear our first reaction taste for that flavor. Now we're going to go for the initial taste on the tropical mango Ghost. Let's hear that pop. Oh yeah, you hear that fizz? Probably not, the wind's blowing a little bit. Here we go. Taking that first taste. Now that one's better. That one's got a more of a kind of a pineapple-y, but then it hits you really hard with the mango. Got a good taste. So far, not that bad. I can get down with this one. And it wasn't bad. This is actually a good energy drink for its flavor and sustainable energy. The first taste of the tropical mango had a very strong mango. There's a pineapple front end. As most energy drinks that have pineapple don't hit hard with the pineapple unless it's specifically pineapple flavored, like, Ultra Gold or whatever from Monster, or the Reserve pineapple from Monster. This one actually has that pineapple front end, and then it goes to the mango back end, which is it's great. It's smooth. It's not very heart attack flavoring like the oranges and cream, but it's just okay. I mean, the flavoring is just, it is what it is. It is what it says on the can, so you're not getting kind of blindsided punched by a terrible orange, but it's just okay. I'm not like a big fan of this flavor either, but I would get this in a pinch if there was nothing else and I just wanted a Ghost energy drink. So just, if you like pineapple mango, go for it. Try it out. You'll probably like it. The next flavor we're going to look at is citrus. So let's go ahead and pop that can and listen to that first reaction.
All right, we've got the citrus ghost energy drink flavor. We're going to take a quick bite off of this one. Or sip. Oh, it blew up on me. It just got all over me. All right, let's cheers. That's smooth. That's a tasty one. Yeah.
Now this one's my go-to. This one, I like the flavoring on this. Even though it does taste like an off-brand Mountain Dew, like that is, you know how they all taste. It doesn't taste like Mountain Dew, kind of tastes like a Sun Drop and a lemon lime soda mixed together, that kind of flavoring. It's very refreshing, especially on a hot day. You put it in your cooler, you pop it open, it's like, oh yeah, this is so refreshing. Just make sure it's ice cold. Now, warm, like right off the shelf, you're probably not going to like it as much, because it is going to lean heavy on that fake Mountain Dew flavor. But if it is cold, it does give you that refreshing kick that you need for the rest of the day. So definitely put this one on ice and definitely try this one out. This is one of my faves, and I cannot complain at all with this one. Now that we're done with the regular non-branded Ghost energy drinks, we're going to lean into the branded ones now. You know, these are your Swedish Fish, your Sour Patch Kids, your Warheads, and your Bubblicious. So we're going to start out with the Warheads, I believe. Let's start out with that. I'm going to give you my initial reaction. Now, this is the sour watermelon Warheads flavoring. And you're going to get my reaction right now.
And we are back with another branded Ghost energy drink, the Warheads flavor. This is the sour watermelon. We're going to give this thing a pop so we can take a drag on this and see how it goes. Nice fizzy sensation. You can probably hear it there. Here we go. Get that sour initial taste, watermelon smell, and everything just right there. And not too bad. A little too much on the sour, though.
So if you've ever had a Warhead, you know exactly what you're getting into here. There is a heavy on the sour, but that flavoring on the back end of the watermelon being nice and sweet and calming, let your taste buds kind of calm down. But for some reason, it's like you put like 3 Warheads in your mouth and you get the sweet and the sour, extra sour on top of it. So if you like that, I'm not going to fault you on that, because this is refreshing. Like, the watermelon flavoring is very good in here. It's just, for me, the sour is just a little too much. So if they could tone the sour down a little bit and maybe increase the watermelon flavoring, I think it would be much better. But it's still not bad for what it is. I mean, you know what you're getting into, Warhead's sour watermelon. So enjoy that at your own discretion. Next, we're going to take a look at the Swedish Fish Ghost energy drink. And let's take a initial reaction right now.
It's time to test another one. Another branded Ghost energy drink, Swedish Fish. We're going to take a pop off the top, take a chug on down, and see exactly if this one came to clown. See if we can have a good time with this. It smells like Swedish Fish. It's got that distinct smell. And yep, tasted just like blended up Swedish Fish in a can. I definitely would get this one. Again and again and again and again.
I believe the review says it all. There's nothing better than this particular energy drink. This is one of my favorite Ghost energy drinks because, I'm highly addicted to Swedish Fish. I love them for some reason. I don't know. But just think, if you love Swedish Fish right out of the bag, this thing hits on so many levels. I don't know if you can tell by my expression, just even recording this, how excited I am to talk about this. But it's funny because, like, if you take a bag of Swedish Fish, you rip it open, you get that smell of that, like, kind of gummy Swedish Fish candy smell. You get the same thing when you pop the can on this. It's just absolutely bonkers. And then when you take the drink off of it, it just tastes like you blended all these up into a liquid form and add carbonation, and it's fantastic. This is so many levels they hit the flavoring. It's just nuts. So, like, if you like Swedish Fish and you need a kick in your day, like, don't get me wrong, it's super sweet. Like, it's like one of those things, like, if you did eat an entire bag of Swedish Fish, how you would feel afterwards. It's like, ugh, I ate so many Swedish Fish, but it is so good. Like, the flavor notes, everything just hits. So I would definitely get this one, especially if you love Swedish Fish. If you don't, then steer clear, but this is a home run for me. So the next flavors we're going to look at are the Sour Patch Kids flavors. Now, I like Sour Patch Kids as well as Swedish Fish. So we're going to look at the two flavors that they have that are the Sour Patch flavors. You have the Red Berry and the Blue Ghost. We'll start off with the Red Berry, and here's that initial reaction.
Let's start off with the Sour Patch Red Berry. This sounds delicious. Sour Patch Kids are some of my favorite. There's the pop. I'm gonna take a drink. Delicious.
It is, again, what it says it is on the can. This is a red Sour Patch Kid, just blended up, put into a can, and meant for your consumption. Now, the Sour Patch on the Sour Patch Kids is way less than a Warhead, so you're still getting the sour effect like you do on the Watermelon Warheads, but this is less. So if you're in the mood for a sour drink with the heavy, sweet undertones of that red gummy candy, this is good. For some reason, the branded ones of Ghost energy drinks always hit their mark. I don't understand why they couldn't do it with their regular ones, or if they were like, the companies had to approve these flavors, like you had all these taste testers saying, yeah, this is what this tastes like. I don't know, but this one hits just like the Swedish Fish. So if you love red Sour Patch Kids, go for this one. And I think you're going to think that the blue raspberry one is probably going to be the same way. Well, let's find out what the reaction is for that one.
And now we have the next branded Ghost Sour Patch Kids Blue Raspberry. We're going to take a quick drag off of this one. Yep, that's what liquefied blue children taste like. Delicious.
Yet again, another branded flavor, the Blue Raspberry Sour Patch Kids, taste exactly like Blue Raspberry Sour Patch Kids. I think this is some kind of witchcraft. I really do, because every one of these branded flavors tastes exactly like what they are. So if you like the Blue Sour Patch Kid, you like that blue raspberry flavoring with a hint of sour on the back end, then guess what? This drink has your name all over it. So go grab one of these right now, because you will not be disappointed. And now for the final branded Ghost energy drink, the Bubblicious Strawberry Splash. I was very apprehensive on trying this one, but I saw it come out and I was like, well, whatever. I've tried them all. Why not try this one too? So you get to hear my initial reaction.
After 8, yes, 8, some would say epic flavors, maybe not me, we come down to the last branded Ghost energy drink, Bubblicious Strawberry Splash. I guess you can guess what this is going to taste like, but we're going to pop the can and hear that nice fizz. And we're going to take that nice long drag off of here to get our taste buds started. Exactly what it says it is. That bubblegum flavor with the back end of strawberry, the smell of the same thing. It's amazing. It's not bad. If you like bubblegum, drink it again. It's not my favorite, but it does taste exactly like what it says.
And there you have it. Bubblicious Strawberry Splash tastes exactly like Bubblicious bubblegum with the strawberry flavoring. For me, having it in liquid form and drinking it is not my forte, and I wouldn't want this again. But if you're in the mood and like bubblegum flavoring and just want to continue to drink it down and get an extra boost off of it, go for it. That's up to you. Now, for the Voltron Cup. Now, I've already pre-done this, so don't get mad at me. I've drank this as I took the tropical mango, the citrus, and then I added the red berry, the blue raspberry, and the Swedish fish together. And when you add those flavors together, it's just a big mockery of just sweet. There's so much sweet in there, like you can't really tell the different flavors. Like you get flavor profiles, a little bit of the red, lots of red from the Swedish fish. You also kind of get a hint off of the mango, but and the citrus comes through a little bit, but it's just gross. Don't ever do that. Just enjoy these one by one, because I think that they are really meant to be enjoyed by themselves and not mixed together in a Voltron cup. Sorry, Mikey, I just don't think it works too well, and I think that you're trying to reminisce a little bit of birthday cake bash every time you do one of these things. But yeah, we won't talk about that. That's a no-no. So enjoy Ghost, because I feel like on the market right now as far as canned energy drinks, and like I said, I've tried pretty much everything that's out there. You can ask Mikey. We talk about energy drinks all the time, but it's just I feel like this is the best one so far. Maybe something in the future could top it, but as of right now, Ghost Energy Drink reigns supreme, at least for me. So give it a chance. Go out there, and if you don't see it, ask, because who knows, maybe they'll get it in stock. But it's well stocked at all those places I've told you before. And enjoy Ghost Energy Drink and really pep up your day. So go check us out. We've told you where you can find us out here on this at the beginning of this podcast or show, review, whatever you want to call this. But we just want you to enjoy Ghost Energy Drink as much as we do, and come enjoy our program. Enjoy Mikey's program, because he's got some good stuff out there. And we thank you, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. For now, this is Rick, signing out.
Anyways, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that very special guest episode from our friend Rick over at both the PTHE Dogg and Maximum Oddities. I highly recommend you go check out both of them. Maximum Oddities, significantly shorter. They're like fun little snippets. But in all seriousness, and I'm not saying this because he's a homie and he did energy drinks for me and I didn't force him to try them. He didn't force me to say this, but if you have time to add another podcast into your rotation, please, I implore you to go check out the first episode of the PTHE Dogg. I will link it in the description below, but it is so genuinely amazing listening to this podcast. I'm not going to tell you a whole bunch about it. It's like an improv podcast. It takes place at a supermarket. It's so funny and so genuine, and like you can hear everybody laughing and they're having a good time, and there's a plot and it gets crazy towards the end, and there's time travel. Even if you don't get there, even if you don't go multiple seasons deep, just listen to the first episode, and if it's for you, perfect. You will love the rest of the series. If it's not for you, I don't know what to tell you. You have awful taste in podcasts. It's so like genuine and sincere and funny, and everyone's just having a good time. I can't recommend it enough. So go check out the very first episode of the PTHE Dogg. I know a lot of times podcasters will be like, oh yeah, the first episode, I had like tech issues, I'm figuring it out. Listen to one of the newer ones. No, I absolutely love that first episode. It's a fantastic place to start. I listened to it in like, I'm sure if you listen to my podcast, you know I deliver bread to grocery stores. I was like in the supermarket listening to this podcast about a fake supermarket, and it was so funny, and I love it. So please go check that out. I will have everything down below. And again, thank you so much, Rick, for doing this. Just like, we were talking a little bit about like him trying energy drinks. This came about couple episodes ago. I had like guest snippets. I just threw like reviews on at the end of the episode, and then he was like, oh, can I do this? I'm like, fuck yeah, of course, get in on this. And then a little bit into it, he was like, okay, I might have gone overboard. I have 8 energy drinks. I might have just done a whole episode. I'm like, perfect, bro. Send it to me. That's less work I have to do. I guarantee you whatever you did is better than whatever bullshit I put out. So here it is. You listen to it. It's done. It's fantastic. Thank you everyone involved. This was so much fun. I had a blast listening to it. Like, having someone do my podcast, just like, he wasn't even like trying to do an impression of me. He just did my podcast with his own style, and it was great. And this is one of my favorite episodes, maybe because I'm not involved with it. But I had a blast listening to it. I had a blast like editing it. So just like, thank you for doing this. Thank you for listening. And I know everybody's been waiting for it. If you saw the live stream, the 3-year anniversary live stream was a bit of a hot mess. So I'm still editing that. But this episode was so good, I didn't want to hold it up. So I'm going to put this out first, and then hopefully sometime this month you will get the 3-year anniversary live stream in a somewhat listenable condition. So hang out until then. There will be more. I appreciate you listening this far, and I hope you have a good one. We'll see you next time. Peace.